Check this out, chosen ones. You guys, yesterday, with that full moon energy, which you probably still feeling right now, my soul, my higher self really took me on a whole nother journey yesterday where I ended up not doing what I would normally do throughout the day and following my inner guidance. I ended up really giving myself some self-care. I ended up getting a pedicure, which was so long overdue, more for the relaxation that I felt and just going into my own space. And I'll tell you what, things are really changing, you guys. And this ain't the same world no more. I'm going to tell you that right now. But this video is about, it's to somebody out there who feels like they got to fake every part of their life. They got to fake like who they are. And they can't be themselves because they want to fit in with others. Because people talk about them and people make them feel bad. People down them. And they fake their lives to make people stop talking about them the way that they do. Where I get this message from was yesterday. Like I said, I had to really reset yesterday. And I did things that I normally wouldn't do during the week. And like I said, I got a pedicure. And then I ended up ending my day earlier to reset. I was very tired from this full moon. And so I don't watch TV. I read books. But time to time, if I'm guided to do something, I do it. So I ended up turning on a Lifetime show when I was watching this show. And I was tripping out on this show that I was watching because I was watching these people who grew up in like maybe poverty with family who was less fortunate. And they had to, basically, they were in college and they had to kind of find their way through with money. And I realized on this show that people was doing anything for money, even if it's stuff that you may be going against your own will, something that you're not thinking about. Is this going to destroy me later on? Is this going to ruin me? Is this something that I would truly do? Because they wanted to get certain scholarships to get to certain areas, to another schools and shit. I don't know what the name of that stuff is, but they was just trying to get money to pay for their colleges and get where they wanted to go. So they slept with older men to get this money. And I don't know what tripped me out the most is that this one girl, she literally faked her whole life and told people that who her uncle was her dad. And it was really vice versa. Her dad was not who her uncle was, and the uncle was like the rich guy that people knew. So she said that was her dad. But come to find out, her dad was someone who was not rich, but who left her and her mom. Like, she grew up in a trailer park. And with her mom, I think her mom passed away, and her dad walked out of her life and wasn't there for her. So she created this reality to live like who her uncle was, so that people could believe like that her uncle was her dad and he was rich. So she got this money from older men and started living this life in college, living in penthouses with fancy furniture and clothes and so forth. And she lived like this. And in the end, things started to crash down on her when this man walked out of her life. Like, she was so dependent on these people to pay her bills, pay her car note, while she give them her time and her body. She became very dependent on this, and one day it all crashed down on her. So I got a message from this show, and that's why I'm explaining the show to you. If there's somebody out there who needs to hear this, if you feel like you had a family member, a mother or father, walk out of your life when you were young, and you feel ashamed of it, and you feel like you can't be real with yourself or be real with others about who you really are, I want to tell you, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that they walked out on you. It's not your fault at all. You're not a bad person. And it's nothing that you should be ashamed of, nor have to fake your reality at all. You don't have to fake who you are because of this. It was not your fault that they walked out on you or that they were not a part of your life. This had nothing to do with who you are. You were an innocent child. And we beat ourselves up because we wonder, as an innocent child, we don't understand why mama wasn't there, why daddy wasn't there. What's wrong with me? Why didn't I grow up with a mother? Or why didn't I grow up with a father? Why they leave me? Why did they walk out of my life? Did I do something wrong? Am I a bad person? Well, I'm here to tell you that you are not a bad person. And like I said, you were innocent. And I know when you were a child, you didn't understand this. But don't beat yourself up and blame yourself for what they done. That is their loss, because you are amazing. You're an amazing, loving person today. But this side of you that you grew up with kind of creeps its way into your life, and it kind of gets in your way at times. Makes you react and makes you start to feel down about yourself. And I'm here to tell you today that it's not your fault, and that it's okay to love yourself as you are, and to know that the fact that they walked on you is their loss. And it's not your fault, so stop beating yourself up. Love you for who you are. One thing I learned about my past is I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change one damn thing, because it made me who I am today. So I want you to love yourself and be proud of who you are right now and where you're going. And that was their loss. And forgive them, because you don't know what was going on in their life. And forgiveness is for ourselves. So forgive them for yourself, so that you can put this past you and move on and heal this wound. It was not your fault. It was not your fault. It was not your fault. So stop blaming yourself. I feel like you are starting to attract certain people in your life because of this. And that's why I'm telling you to heal this, because the wrong people are entering your life because of this. Like I tell people all the time, people prey on your weakness. They can feel your weakness. And in that area of your life, you're weak. So it's having you attract to relationships with people who manipulate you and try to get over on you. Because at the end of the day, you're a really sweet person with a big heart. You just have some work to do on healing a wound that had nothing to do with you. It was just a part of you. But it was not your fault. It was not your fault. And know that you are loved. I love you. And that everything is going to be okay. Forgive. Understand it's not your fault, and close up that wound and heal it so that you can move on and attract the right people in your life, because you deserve that. What happens to us when we're younger it's a part of us, but it doesn't make us who we are. Just because we grew up in a place where people maybe walked out on us doesn't make us a failure. Doesn't make us less than. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't make us like feel, it doesn't make us like we're nothing. Because we are something. We are somebody. And the universe wanted you to be here. Whoever I'm talking to, or how many people I'm talking to, the universe wanted you to be here. You just came through your parents, baby. You just came through them. The universe wanted you to be here, and that's why you're here today. I love you so much, and know that everything will work out in your favor. Just start doing the things that I'm telling you. Forgive them for yourself. Understand the situation and know that it wasn't your fault. And go ahead and heal that wound and move on so you can attract the right people and things into your life. Because the people that you're attracting into your life and the things you're attracting to your life is a connection to what you went through when somebody walked out on you. So you're holding on to things and people because you feel like you carrying something, like you're afraid that they're going to leave you. You feel that people are going to walk away from you because your parents walked away from you or your parent walked away from you. And now everything you hold on to so tight is because you're afraid to lose something because of the rejection you felt as a child. So you're holding on to things that don't serve you, and you're holding on to people that don't serve you because you're afraid of letting go because you feel like it's a loss. And I'm here to tell you that it's not a loss. You're just attracted these things and these people from something that's broken inside of you that needs to be healed, just needs to be looked at and understood. And this is real. Make sure you like this video if you like videos like this. If you have any comments, feel free to drop comments down below in the comments section. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel now and hit that bell, baby, so you get all my newest videos that I drop. You guys know that I love all of you. I love you all. And that's what I'm here for, man. This is my mission. I love you. Y'all keep taking care of yourself because Miss Kelly Travels Spiritually is checking out.